Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, the Lawn Fawn fans and I are back with another YouTube hop, this time for spring 2022. I am so lucky to be part of an amazingly talented group of crafters from all over the world who come together to show off our creations using products from our favourite brand, Lawn Fawn. This hop is sponsored, so there will be a giveaway. I'll share some more details soon on how you can go in our $25 Lawn Fawn voucher giveaway. Today I have this adorable project to share with you featuring the new platform pop-up die and its add-on, plus some stamps from various stamp sets including lots of my favourite little mice. So let's get started with making this card. Today I'm using quite a bit of my white wood grain cardstock by Lawn Fawn. This is going to be for the base and the add-on at the back, and also for the little stitch squares, rectangles and other shapes that I'm going to turn into little kitchen cupboards. Here I am going through the stamps and pointing to all the stamps that I planned on using. Not all of them make the cut, but most of them did. Here are all my base pieces cut out with that lovely wood grain cardstock. I've got some of the tees cut out of plain white cardstock, and all of those pieces are going to be put to the side just for now while I get my stamping done. So as you can see, I'm stamping out my oven and a whole bunch of kitchen accessories, my little mice, and of course my favourite little one. I do restart my oven a little bit later as I decided I needed not just the top, where the dials and the stove are, but a bit more of the front and bottom of the oven too. Once my stamping is done, it was then time to colour in my images. I've gone for a very limited colour scheme this time so I can just keep things neat and cute. I did add a few little blue-greens later, as well as these. So these sweet little mice today are going to be making chocolate covered strawberries, obviously for someone very special, as this is going to be a birthday card. So as you can see, I've got some of the plain strawberries and some are already coated in chocolate. I've also got a little chocolate bar, and all these little mice are going to be hard at work. I use the Lawn Fawn mice a lot. I love them so much, and I just feel like it wouldn't be one of my cards if this tiny little mouse wasn't tumbling into something. He's always getting up to trouble, especially food-related trouble, so today you'll see him falling into a little punnet of strawberries. As I mentioned earlier, this hop is sponsored, and we are so lucky to have such amazing businesses sponsor us each time by supplying a voucher for one of our viewers. Today's sponsor is Lawn Fawn themselves, so that is so wonderful, and we are very grateful to them for supporting our little hop using their gorgeous products. Today's giveaway is a $25 gift voucher to the Lawn Fawn online shop. And as Lawn Fawn ship internationally, this giveaway is open to everyone worldwide. It will close in a few days though, so be sure to look at the details in the description box below to make sure you get your entry in on time. And speaking of entries, all you have to do to go in the draw is comment below on my video. You can just say hi, you can tell me where you're from, and even better, you can tell me what your favourite thing is from the latest Lawn Fawn release. And better yet, you have multiple chances to go in our draw simply by hopping along to all the stops on this hop and commenting on each one as you go. Every one of those comments will be an entry into our draw. The link to the next stop on this hop is in the description box at the very top, so it's easy to find. And a full list of everyone who is participating in this hop will be in the description box too. Just scroll a little lower and I'll make sure everyone is there. Once all of my colouring is done, I then go over all of these adorable little images with my white jelly roll pens in different sizes. This is to add highlight and just a little bit of dimension to these cute little characters. And once the highlights are done, it is then time to cut all of these out. Here I am assembling the base, and I've made a few of these cards now, so it's becoming much easier and I'm getting much faster at putting all of this together. I've seen lots of people in the Lawn Fawn Addicts group asking whether this set is worth it, and in my honest opinion, if I could only pick one interactive card to ever make again, it would be this one. The platform pop-up is one of the simplest interactive cards I've made and can literally be paired with any of the stamp sets we already own. It doesn't take much time to put together. It's so much fun decorating all these little parts of the platform. There's so much depth with these different tees. Just the effect of having the entire little scene pop up is just so cool. And I feel like this is a card that people would actually hold on to for longer than a regular card. It can be displayed, it's like a whole little scene. And let's face it, all cards made with this set look like little masterpieces. So here I am starting to put my scene together, and I am trimming down one of those tees, and I've cut up my oven quite a bit. So I've got the dials going along that tee. While I'm here, I'm going to be gluing all of my images into their own little sets. So things like the strawberries are going to be on the stand, my little mouse is going to be holding a spoon, things like that. I'm prepping them all now so that these will have time to dry and be sturdy when I'm ready to add them to my platform. I'm also doing my glazes here on the jars and those little shaker bottles so that they have time to dry before I'm ready to add them to my card. I'm also doing some little black Nouveau drops for my cupboard door handles. My poor oven gets a lot of work done in this card, so here I am trimming down the front. I just want to be able to see the very front part, the handle, and I guess the glass of the door. This is going to sit on the very front part of my card, and I'm going to stamp my little sentiment onto it. My sentiment I'm going with today is "Have a very happy birthday." It works perfectly with these little chocolate covered strawberries. So I had this stovetop piece that I had cut from my oven, and I'm going to glue it on to the flat part of my platform. It might look a bit silly as I've just turned it around so that it's upside down, but it actually fits really well in there. On my platform add-on, I'm adding my cupboard doors, and I'm going to be adding a little shelf there very soon. I'm adding all of my little stamped images, and I am just immediately loving how this is coming together. These cards are just so much fun to make. It's a little bit awkward to show all the little stamped images being put in there as I'm filming from on top and they stand up straight, but hopefully you can still see how quickly all of this is coming together. Once I'm done with all those little images, it's then time to glue in my add-on, and I love adding this because it just seems to wrap my scene so nicely and add that background. On the front, I'm adding the last of my cupboard doors and the front of my oven. And here we have the finished card with my little kitchen scene popping up. This is just adorable. I love those little mice and they look so cute making their chocolate covered strawberries. I'm happy with how this card turned out, and if you enjoyed this video and like this card, then please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more of my work. So many more of these platform pop-up cards to share with you, as they are my new favourite card to make. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.